Good to see you guys.
Good.
Okay, so for our practice today, our challenge pose today is dancer's pose. So it is a back bend mixed with a standing balance. So we'll obviously warm up to do that, try our challenge pose today. Remember, if you have any back issues or if you have any pain during the practice, take it slow and don't force yourself into any postures that is causing pain. Okay. Let's just wait for one more minute and see if anyone else is able to join today. Well, what you need today, just have a roll blanket or a chair handy so that when we practice the balance, the standing balance, if you want something to support yourself or a wall, okay? So if you want to go into the standing balance and you need something to support your hands or your balance, you can have it nearby. Cool. Right, let's start. Sit up on your cushion. Allow the pelvis to tilt forward. Relaxing your thighs, let your knees drop. Sitting up tall. Rolling the shoulders back and down away from your ears and plant your fingertips lightly down into the mat. Lengthening through the crown of your head. Take a few deep breaths here. So as you inhale, lengthening your spine. As you exhale, soften your thighs and your shoulders. Now bring your hands to prayer, keeping the eyes closed. And just take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps there's an affirmation that relates to you. You can also repeat that affirmation in your mind. And slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Okay, so that's all. Inhale, looking over to your right. Exhale, rolling the neck, draw the chin down, and inhale, look over to the other side. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Keep moving with your breath. Bring some movement, gentle movements to your neck. And slowly bring your head back to center, lifting your gaze. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And really try and bring that upper arm close to your ear and up to the ceiling. So your shoulder blades are lifting up. Exhale, sweep your arms all the way back and down. Inhale, arms in front of you and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale. Let's reverse, turn the palms forward. Inhale, arms back and up. Exhale, down the center. Inhale, arms back and up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Right hand down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up and over into a side bend. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, take both arms up, reach up. Exhale, rest your hands down on the floor. Recline back, so lean back, plant your fingers down on the floor. Extend your legs in front of you. Going into our reverse table. So, knees are hip width apart, feet hip width apart, fingers pointing forward towards your feet. And your hands are a little bit more far back, not too close to your hips, okay? So inhale, lift your hips, coming into a reverse table. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now you're going to reverse the breathing pattern and see if that works for you. So inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, release and come down. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. So practice the breathing pattern that is most comfortable for you. Either it's inhale, come up, or exhale, coming up. Keep going. Following your rhythm of breath. One more time. Lift and hold. Stay here. 5, 4, lift the hips a little higher. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come down. Straighten your legs in front of you and shake up your knees. Now changing the cross of your legs, so whichever leg that was in the front, change the cross of your legs. Opposite cross, inhale, sit up tall. And then reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, twist your body to your right side, lower your hands down. Inhale, arms up, reach up tall. Exhale, twist to the left, arms down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale, up. Exhale, twist to your right side, lower your hand to the opposite knee, back hand on the floor. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, draw the belly in and twist. Inhale, lengthen a little more. Exhale, twist. Hold here. Each time you inhale, lengthen your spine a little more. Feel the pubic bone tilt down and sternum lift. And as you exhale, draw the belly in. Wrap your back arm around the back and then try and reach the thigh on the other side without changing the shape of your spine. So keep your spine perpendicular to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, hold here. Now inhale, extend your back arm. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, up, release your twist, come to center. Inhale, both arms up again. Exhale, twist over to your left side. Lower your hands to the opposite knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, draw the belly in and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep breathing, lengthening as you inhale. And as you exhale, draw the belly in. Now wrap your back arm around the back and reach for the thigh on the other side. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then inhale, extend your back arm. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale up, release your twist, come to center. Remove your cushion and come onto hands and knees on the mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees hip width apart, spread your fingers wide. Going into our cat-cow stretch. Inhale, dipping your belly, lift sternum up, sit bone up. Exhale, draw the belly in, round your back. Push down into the floor, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, concave back. Exhale, round back. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale back to neutral, tabletop position. Extend your right leg to the back, keep your toe tucked under, and straighten that back leg. Push down into the floor and gently draw the belly in. Keep your collarbones nice and broad. Stay here. Continue pressing the heel towards the floor, the right heel. Feeling your hamstring and your calves. Now inhale. Exhale, lift your back leg off and extend your opposite arm forward. Hold here. Starting to warm up. Balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hands and knees down. Sit back to child's pose for a moment and just roll your wrists. Making circular motions with your wrists. And then come back up, tabletop position. Going over to the other side. So make sure your knees are hip width apart. Wrists under your shoulders and extend your left leg to the back. Keep your heel pressing down towards the mat, straightening that back leg. Open up the back of your knee. Hold here. Push down into the floor. So feel the shoulder blades wrapping around the back. So instead of sinking your chest down, drawing the belly in, drawing the chest up, the ribs up towards the spine. So there's a difference between sagging your shoulders and pushing down. Okay, so continue pushing the shoulders down, the hands down, but keep your collarbone broad, pulling the shoulders towards your hips. Stabilizing the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, lift your back leg off the mat and then extend the opposite arm forward. Hold here. Feel like you're squeezing between your inner thighs. As you exhale, draw the belly in, continue to press that left hand down into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower your hands and knees down, sit back to child's pose. Soften your shoulders. You're welcome to roll your wrists. Right, now extend your arms forward. Keep your wrists shoulder width apart or wider. Spreading the fingers wide. Inhale, come up to your knees, tucking the toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off and push back. Paddle your feet in your down dog. Keep your legs hip width apart, descending one heel at a time. You're welcome to go as slowly as you wish. And you're welcome to stay on the side that you feel the most need. Right, stay with both knees bent. Bending the knees right down and push your chest back towards your side. Hold here. Inhale, looking forward, step your feet forward. Feet hip width apart, hands in front of your legs, come into your half lift. You're welcome to take a slight bend in your knees here, but continue to straighten your spine. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, relax your neck. Gazing down between your legs, let the crown of your head be heavy, pulling down towards the floor. Now bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale, sweep the arms back, straighten your spine, and then straighten the legs, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms back and fold forward. Inhale, come into your half lift. Exhale, bend your knee, hands on the mat, step your right leg back. Keep your leg hip width apart, straighten the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Warrior one variation. The back heel is lifted and try balance on the ball of the foot, the back foot. Note that your front knee is on top of the ankle, so your knee is roughly at 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms back, lower your back knee down to the mat. Flatten the foot. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Draw the front knee back and your back knee forward, hugging the inner thighs towards each other, towards the midline, and then reach the top finger up. Let's go into a slight back bend here. So inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest. Exhale, hold here. Inhale. Exhale, arms back, and then come down to the mat. Tuck your back toe under and step back into three-legged dog. So take your left leg up towards the ceiling at the back. Point your left toe up and lift the leg up as high as you can. Allow that right knee to descend towards the mat. Sorry, the right heel. Inhale. Exhale, lower the leg down to the floor. Downward dog. You're welcome to paddle your feet here. And then stay in your downward dog. Take 2 more deep breaths. As you exhale, drawing the belly in, descending the heel. Now inhale, look forward. Lower your knees down to the mat. Lower the whole body down to the floor. Flattening the body, the belly down on the mat. And then inhale, lift up to baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back, hug your elbow in, and stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Remember to avoid shrugging your shoulder up towards your ears. Continue to pull the shoulders down, lengthening the side of your neck, no crunching on the neck. Inhale and exhale, tuck your toes, lift up to tabletop and up to downward facing dog. Stay here in your down dog. 2 more deep breaths. Now inhale, look forward, step your feet forward and come into your half lift. Straight back and try straightening your knees here. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck. Bend your knees, sweep your arms back, reach up to the ceiling. Going into a slight back bend here, lift your gaze, looking up. Exhale, arms back, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knee, hands on the mat. Step your left leg back this time. Runner's lunge. Legs are hip width apart. Keep your front knee on top of the ankle. And try pressing that back heel towards the mat, straightening that back leg. Now, inhale. Exhale, lift arms up to the ceiling. Warrior one variation. Hold here. Extending the fingers up, lifting the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms to the back and then hands down to the floor. Lower the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the knee back, front knee back, back knee forward. Hug your thighs into the midline. Now going into a slight back bend here. So inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then hold. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Tuck the back toe under. Step your front leg back and hover to the air. 3-legged dog. Keep your right toes pointed and lift the leg up as high as you can, pointing the toe up. Allow that left heel to descend to the mat. Hold here. Keep your shoulders level. Inhale. Exhale, lower the back foot down to the floor. Paddle your feet. Lower one heel at a time. And then stay in your downward facing dog. Focus on the weight distribution across your palm. So create that little suction cup with your palm. Everything else is down except that the center of your palm is slightly lifted. The base of the fingers are down, knuckles down, tips of the fingers are gripping. And inhale. Exhale, lower your knees down. Lower the whole body down to the mat. And flatten the feet. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Hug your elbows in. Stay here. Elbows are slightly bent for now. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can straighten the elbows a little bit more. Direct your chest up towards the ceiling. Let your shoulders roll back. So straightening the elbow a little bit more. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your chest. Tuck your toes under. Lift up to downward facing dog. Stay here in your down dog. 3 deep breaths. As you inhale, breathe into the back part of your body. As you exhale, push the mat away from you. Descend the heels towards the mat and gently draw the belly in. Inhale, look forward. Step your feet forward. Bring your feet together this time. So feet are together. And we're going into our chair pose. So bend your knees. Sit down to your imaginary chair. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the belly in, descend your hips a little bit more. Shift your weight slightly more back instead of forward, so that your knees are roughly on top of your toes, not overriding, okay? So keep your hips, your weight back and down, and reach the arms up. Looking forward, lift the chest up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straighten the legs. Exhale, arms down, fold. Relax your neck. Inhale, come into your half lift. Exhale, bend your knee, hands on the mat. Step your legs back to plank. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down. Control landing. Inhale, baby cobra. Try straighten your elbows here. Lift your chest up, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Lift up to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down to the mat and sit back to child's pose. Rest your head. Let your hips drop down towards the heels. As you stay in your child's pose, let the lower back extend and lengthen. Now inhale, come back up, tabletop position. Now in your tabletop position, you're going to lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Kicking the foot up towards the ceiling. Now take your left hand, sweep to the back, and see if you can hold on to the foot. Okay? Kicking your foot up and back into your hands. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Try the other side. So lift your left leg up. Kick your foot up towards the ceiling. Sweep your right arm to the back. Hold on to your foot. Try and maintain your shoulders to face forward, so not going into a twist. Keeping your shoulders level. And then lift, kick your foot back and up into your hands. Hold here. Breathe. Inhale. And then exhale, lower your foot. Lower your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, lift up to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Walk your hands to your feet. Hands to the feet. And then part your feet a little bit wider, going into Malasana. So have your toes slightly pointing out, widen your base, and then slowly lower your hips down and come into a squat, low squat. Hands to your chest, and sternum lifting up towards your thumbs. Press your elbows into the knees, knees into your elbow. Hold here. Continue to lift your sternum up. Shoulders down away from your ears. Drawing the pelvic floor up as you exhale. And inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down. Lift your hips up, straighten the legs. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms back, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Go into back bend here, lift your heart. And exhale, hands to prayer. Going into our balance. So feet hip width apart. So you're welcome to stand next to a wall or use a chair to support your balance if you need to. But otherwise, hands to your hips. Keep your left knee slightly bent. Lift the right leg up to the back. So here you're welcome to keep your hands on your hips or hands next to a wall to support you. And then exhale, draw that right knee up in front of you. Draw the belly in, let your back slightly round. Your bottom knee is still slightly bent. And then take your legs back and forward. Lift up as close to your chest as you can. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Now adding the arm movement. If this is easy for you, inhale, bring your arms to the back. Exhale, draw the knee up. Imagine you're hugging somebody in front of you. Inhale, open your arms to the back. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. And lower your hands and knees down to the floor. Walk it out. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So again, you're welcome to support yourself with something or just hands on your hips. Feet hip width apart. Take a slight bend in your right knee. Lift the left leg up and back. Hold here. Feeling your hamstrings engage. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee up towards your chest. Really feel the engagement on the front of your abdominal. Inhale, kicking the foot back. Exhale, knee up. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee up. Adding the arms. Inhale, sweeping your arms back. Exhale, hug. Inhale, back. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And release your hands and knees down. Walk it out. Okay, stand on the front edge of your mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms back, reach up to the ceiling, go into slide back bend. Exhale, arms back, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knee, hands on the mat, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down, control landing. Inhale, baby cobra. Option, straighten your arms. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Press down into the tops of your feet. Keep your shoulders back and down. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes under. Lift up, downward facing dog. Stay here in your down dog. Breathe. Inhale. Looking forward, step your feet forward. Half lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sweeping the arms back and up. Reach up to the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to prayer. Bend your left knee. Lift the right leg up. Hold on to your right leg. Stay here for a bit. We're going to practice the challenge, go into the challenge pose in our next session. So this is like a warm up. And then release. Take the other leg. Hold on to your foot. Draw it right into your buttocks. And release. Okay. You can log in to our next session. And then we'll try out the dancer's pose. Okay, I think we're pretty warmed up for our challenge pose, dancer's pose, natarajasana. Okay, so this is a standing balance with a back bend. Now, you're welcome to hold on to a wall, stand next to a wall to practice, or if you're fine with your balance, you just make sure that your feet are planted firmly down into the floor, okay? So take a side bend in your knees, hands on your hips for now. Take your right leg back, hold on to the right foot. Try and keep your shoulders and your hips facing forward. Now, slowly shift your weight forward, lean forward, and start to kick your foot back into your hands, lifting the foot up towards the ceiling. Now, as you lift, still try and maintain your hips to level, shoulders to level. Stay here, focus on a spot in front of you. Keep breathing. Now, with your left hand, you can start to take your left hand forward and up. You can hold on to your Gyan Mudra and then try and balance, leaning forward, kicking the foot back and up. Focus on a spot in front of you. Maybe try straightening your bottom knee and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, release. Hands down and walk it out. Right, going to the other side. So have your feet hip width apart. Slight bend in your knees. Hands to your hips. Start lifting the left leg up. Hold on to your left foot with your hand. Keeping that right knee slightly bent. Start to shift your weight forward and kick your foot back and up towards the ceiling. Now try and maintain your hips to level. It won't be completely level because that's the biomechanics, because we're kicking back. Right, so once you've found your balance, extend your right arm forward and hold. Maybe try straightening the right leg, kicking the foot up and back. Breathe. Maybe you'll start to shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Well done for holding it that long. And just walk it out. Okay. Come to the front edge of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, sweeping the arms back, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms back and fold. Inhale, come into your half lift. And exhale, bend your knee. Hands on the mat, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down, lower the whole body down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here in your down dog. As you inhale, breathe into your belly, around the back of your ribs. As you exhale, draw the belly in, descend the heels, press into the thumb side and your index finger. Relax the neck, feeling a lengthening across the back of your spine. Now inhale, exhale, lower the knees down, keep your knees wider than your hips, sides of the big toes touch, sit back to child's pose. Rest here in your child's pose. Soften your thighs, soften the back. Inhaling to the count of 4. Exhaling to the count of 4. Now slowly walk your hands back and come up to seated. Right, sit up on your cushion. Going into our seated posture. So stay with your feet in front of you, legs hip width apart. Sitting up on your cushion, allow the pelvis to tilt forward. Lift your spine up, lift your sternum up. Roll the shoulders back and down away from your ears. Plant your fingertips down to the mat behind you, behind your hips, And then continue to lift your spine. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Each time you inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Each time you exhale, gently draw the belly in. Feeling your sit bones, left and right. Now point your toes and then flexing your feet. Draw the toes up towards your head. And point. And flex. Extending. Flexing. One more. Extending. All the time, keep your spine upright. Draw the toes back up. Now bend your right knee. Place the foot, the side of the sole of the foot on the inner left side. So here, if you want to support your knee with some cushion, so if you find that your knee is lifting up because of tight hip flexors, you can cushion your thigh with something, like maybe a block or a cushion or a pillow. Just check that when you're sitting in this position, your hips are still level. Left side and the right side of your hip is still level. So if you don't need any support, you're welcome to let it drop towards the floor. Okay? Go modify at your own need. Now inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling, keeping the sternum facing the kneecap, your left kneecap, in line with the left kneecap. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, come back up. Now, if you want to use a strap, you can use a strap. Exhale, hold either onto your foot, or if you want to use a strap or resistance band, you can also use the resistance band, and then lift your sternum up. Going into a concave shape with your spine, draw the shoulders back and down away from your ears, pulling the chest up towards the ceiling. Keep your chest nice and broad. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Allow the back to round. Let your neck rest. So your head might not be touching the knee or the shin, and that doesn't matter. Just allow the back to round and gently stretch open after all the back bends that we have done. Soften your neck. You're welcome to take something and cushion your forehead if you want to. Surrendering here, breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths. And inhale, look forward. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Reach up. Exhale, arms down. Straighten your leg in front of you. Shake it out. Now we're going to do the other side. So bend your left knee. Have the foot against your right inner thigh. And here, if you find that your knee is lifting up, use something to cushion your knee or your thigh, okay, so that you can release completely and relax in your pose and keeping your sit bones level at the same time. So left side of your sit bone, right side of your sit bone are level. Use your hands behind your hips for now and grow tall. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up to the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, up. Remember to keep your sternum in line with your kneecap. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale. Inhale, up. You're welcome to hold onto a strap if you want to. And then exhale, hinge forward. Use your strap or whatever you have, and then hook it around your foot. Or if you can reach your foot easily, then just use your foot. Okay, come into your half lift, so concave back action. Shoulders down away from your ears, pulling it back. Lift your sternum up. Keep your collarbones nice and broad. Hold here. Allow the pelvis to tilt a little bit more forward down towards the floor. So the anterior tilt of the pelvis. Inhale. And then exhale. Keep looking forward as you hinge forward. Then finally rest your head, rest your neck. So here again, let your back round. And you're also welcome to cushion your forehead with some pillows or some cushions that you have so that you can relax your head. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. Tuning into the sensations of your body. Any tightness. Breathe into that area. Make space. Surrendering. Last round of your deep breathing. Now inhale, look forward. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Reach up. And exhale, arms down. Straighten your legs in front of you. Gently bounce your knee up and down. Bending both knees out to the side. Have the soles of your feet together. Okay. We're going into a forward fold. So here, you're welcome to remove the cushion behind you if it's not comfortable. Otherwise, continue to sit up on your cushion. Okay, so depending on how high your cushion is, try not to have it too high in this position. So have the soles of the feet, actually open your feet like a book, okay, like a book. So the outside, the side of your foot is touching, and you're just gently opening the foot like a book. Now use your hand actually. Using your hands to just gently rotate your thighs outwards. Both hands on either one, both of your thighs, and just gently roll it out. And then placing your hands back to your feet. Now, if you find that you are rounding your back already, Try taking your hand to your shin or the top of your knee so you can find a straight spine. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. Continue to let your pelvis tilt a little bit more forward. Let your knees drop towards the floor. Stay here for a few deep breaths. You can open the feet out like a book. And inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Last one. Exhale, fold forward. And then let your head hang. You're welcome to support your head with something. So with blocks or cushions, resting your forehead on your support. Or you can use your hands as a support and just support your head with your hands, whichever way you feel comfortable. Just let the whole of your back open up. Breathe into the back area. Softening the thighs a little bit more. And then slowly come back up. Sitting up tall. Bring your knees into center. And just straighten your legs. Shake it out. You can circle your ankles here. Okay, coming to applying of our essential oil before we rest and lie down. So if you're using any oil today, you're welcome to share it with us, what you're using. You can put it in the chat box. But today I have something called Deep Blue. Okay, Deep Blue, it's also a product from doTERRA, and it's a nice adaptive nut. So it's a nice blend for muscle relaxation, peppermint. Okay, so if you're using any oils, it's a good time to apply your oil. And again, as I said, because I prefer using I put it in a roller, and it's just easier to apply. So if you have any oils, Taruna's got peppermint, nice. Just apply it around your neck. And remember that if your oil is not diluted with either a base oil like coconut, fractionated coconut oil, make sure that you dilute it so you can spread it out when you're using and saving the essential oil a bit. Okay, so you can apply it, put it in your palm if you want to. And then rubbing your hands. Cup it around your face or around your nose. Just take a few deep breaths. Peppermint is a nice clearing for your sinus. So if you're using the peppermint, nice for breathing. Inhaling to the count of 4. Hold your breath and then exhale to the count of 4 and hold your breath. Go for a few more rounds of this deep breathing. And slowly open your eyes. You can use your knuckles and just using the knuckles to massage your neck, the side of your neck, the back of your neck. The top of your shoulders. On either side. And then using your knuckle, you can go up and down on the sternum area. Okay, so in Chinese medicine and acupuncture, when we have any colds and coughs, this is a nice area we use something called scraping and cupping. So this is an area that we do a lot if you have any chest problems. So this spot here, just gently massage it with your knuckle. And around the side as well, under your collarbone. So it's an area under your collarbone. So normally, like if we have any colds or coughs, I would use the scraping and cupping around this area, and then just applying some essential oil on top. Normally, I'll use the ginger essential oil, and then use some bean bags, the microwavable bean bags, and just keep this area warm. So that will help you to stop from coughing so severely, especially in the midnight. So for some people, they tend to cough in the midnight. It's because of the cold. Like in Chinese medicine, we call it is a lot of cold during the midnight. So, okay. All right. Sitting up tall. Start at your mat. Recline down to the mat. Okay, so if you have any rolled up cushion, rolled up blankets or cushions to support your knee later on, have it handy. Okay, because we did quite a bit of back bending today. This is it's good to have our knees and our thighs gently elevated in Shavasana. But before you rest in Shavasana, I want you to just recline down to your mat. Allow the head and your neck to be supported by your pillow. And then take your right leg, place the right ankle on top of that left knee. Make a figure of 4 with your leg. So the figure of 4. So your knee is out to the side, right foot is active. Now slowly lift your leg up, thread your right arm through the hole that you created and hold onto your left leg. Either the front of the knee or the back of the thigh, okay, depending on your flexibility here. So keeping the right foot active, gently feel like you're pushing your right knee up towards the ceiling, away from the body, as you draw and hug your left knee in to your chest. Feeling your right glute stretch here. Stay here for a few more deep breaths. Try not to tension or cause any tensions in your shoulders. Keeping the shoulders down to the mat. Breathe. Gently pressing the knee away. And then slowly release your leg. Release your foot down. Taking your left ankle and place it on top of your right knee. Make a figure of 4. The left knee drop out to the side. There's a slight external rotation in your left thigh. Actually, a lot. Try and rotate it outwards. Now lift your right leg up. Keep your left foot active. It's active, it's not release, relax. Keep it active, flex. Thread your left arm through the hole that you have created and then hold onto your right leg. So again, you're welcome to hold around the back of your thigh or the front of your knee. Hold here. Soften your shoulders down, away from your ears. Soften the foot. Let your knees drop out to the side. Feel like you're pushing the knee up towards the ceiling as you draw that right knee into your chest. Keeping your left foot active. Hold here. Feeling the stretch across your left buttock. Take a deep breath. And inhale. Exhale, release the leg. Lower your feet down to the floor. You're going to sweep your knees from side to side. So rest your arms down and then sweep your knees from side to side. Moving with your breath. Now stay on your right side with your knee. Let it drop towards the floor. Your knees doesn't have to be together. Going into our supine twist, you're welcome to look over to the left side. Your knees are dropping to the right, looking over to the left. Breathe. And then slowly come back up. Exhale, take your knees to your left side. Let it drop, soften the leg. And then look over to your right side. Breathe. And slowly come back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then slowly extend your legs in front of you. So this is a good time to put your cushions underneath your knees. So if you have cushions or rolled blankets, you can put it across the mat. Or something to support your thighs or your knees, and just make sure that you're warm. So have some blankets or jackets, and then have your eye patch or your face towel to cover your eyes. So just recline down to your mat. You're welcome to hug your knees here once more, just to settle your spine if you have moved around, and then extend your legs in front of you. Have your thighs supported. Relax your arms out to the side. Have your eyes covered to reduce stimulation. Have your body covered, especially if it's cold. And just allow the body to soften with each exhalation you take. And with each inhalation, breathing into your belly, into the ribs, without causing any strain in the lungs or tension in the neck. Just keeping your breath smooth and easy. Scanning through the body for any tension. Scan through your body for symmetry. Make adjustments if necessary. Once you're happy with your current body relaxation state, start to focus on your breathing. Inhaling to the count of 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhaling for 4. Holding for 4. Exhaling for 8. Going as slow as you wish with your breath, keeping the breath smooth and easy. Slowly bring some movement to your fingers and toes. And take your arms overhead. Have a nice long stretch across the body. And then as you exhale, gently draw the knee up towards your chest. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is the only moment. Slowly roll over to the side of choice and lift yourself up to seated. And we're about to end our class today. You can bring your hands to prayer. Gentle smile in your face. Namaste.